In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use the task progress bar in TickTick. By the end, you'll know exactly how to find it, adjust it as you work, and use it alongside the standard task checkbox to keep your projects moving smoothly. This walkthrough is designed for the web version of TickTick, and I'll keep everything simple and practical so you can follow along in real time. First, let's get into TickTick. Open your preferred web browser and search for TickTick. From the results, click through to the official site. Once you're there, look for the sign in option. Click it and sign in with your usual method. Taking a second here to ensure you're on the official site is important. It keeps your account secure and ensures you're using the full-featured web app where the progress bar lives in a consistent spot. After signing in, the interface will load your workspace, showing your lists, your inbox, and your tasks. Now that you're in, head to the list that contains the tasks you want to work on. This might be your inbox or any project list you've created. Click on the list name to view the tasks inside. What you'll see is a familiar task list on the right and a sidebar on the left with your other lists and filters. At this point, we're just positioning ourselves so we can open a task and see its details. If your workspace looks a little different due to themes or screen size, that's okay. The actions are the same. Next, choose the specific task you want to finish. Click on the task in the list to open its details pane. When the task is open, you'll see its title, any notes or attachments you've added, and other controls specific to that task. This is the view where the progress bar lives, so you're in exactly the right place. If you're working on a larger item that takes more than one sitting, the progress bar is a great way to track how far along you are without marking the task as complete too early. Think of it as a quick visual gauge of momentum. Look near the top of the task detail view for the progress bar. It appears as a horizontal bar with a percentage value that can move from 0 to 100. Click on that bar to activate it. When you click it, TickTick allows you to adjust the percentage. The bar fills as the percentage increases, giving you an immediate visual cue of how far along you are. This control is intentionally lightweight and quick. It's not meant to replace your final checkmark. Instead, it represents partial completion while you're still in progress. If the bar is empty, that's 0%. If it's fully filled, that's 100%. Clicking it is the key that unlocks adjustment. As you work through your task, adjust the progress bar from 0% up to 100% to reflect your actual progress. You can drag it or click to set the value. For example, if you've made a small dent, set it to 10 or 20%. If you've crossed a major chunk of work, bump it to 50 or 70%. Try to update it in a way that feels meaningful to you, whether that's at natural milestones or at the end of a focused work session. The goal here isn't perfection, it's providing yourself with a clear snapshot of where you are. This makes it easier to plan the rest of your day and avoid forgetting how much is left when you come back later. You'll notice that adjusting the bar is immediate and saves automatically. There's no separate save button, and you won't lose your progress if you navigate away from the task. If you prefer precision, you can fine-tune the percentage by clicking near the desired point on the bar. If you're more of a quick estimate person, just move it in round numbers that make sense to you. The exact number is less important than keeping it honest and useful. Remember that the bar is independent of any final done state. A task can display 90% progress and still be open, which is perfect for tasks that take several sessions to complete. When you eventually set it to 100%, that means you've finished work on it, but it still won't be considered completed until you mark it done. Once you've wrapped up the task, add the finishing touch by marking it as complete. You'll find the checkbox for the task in the list view or within the task details. Click the checkbox and TickTick will move the task into your completed items. This helps you keep your active list clean and gives you a clear record of what's been accomplished. Some people like to set the progress bar to 100% and then immediately check the task off. That small ritual reinforces the sense of completion and keeps your tracking consistent. If you forget to set it to 100 before checking it off, don't worry. The important part is that the task is now completed and out of your active queue. A quick note on how the progress bar fits into your overall workflow. The bar is a manual tool. It doesn't automatically change when you edit other fields, and it doesn't force you into a specific way of working. That flexibility is what makes it powerful. You can use it to track long-form tasks, ongoing research, drafting and revisions, or anything that extends beyond a single quick action. If you're managing a complex item, the bar gives you a middle ground between not started and done, which helps prevent tasks from lingering in an ambiguous state. It also provides a helpful visual when scanning your list. At a glance, you can spot which tasks are underway and which ones haven't been started. It's also worth mentioning that consistent updates to the progress bar can improve your planning accuracy. When you routinely set the bar to reflect reality, you develop an intuitive sense of how quickly tasks move from one stage to the next. That insight pays off when you're scheduling your day or deciding what to tackle next. If you notice a task sitting at, say, 30% for too long, that's a signal to reassess or carve out focus time to push it forward. On the flip side, seeing several tasks at 80 or 90% can be a strong cue to finish them and clear your list. If you're following along, you've now done everything you need. You opened TickTick, signed in, navigated to your task list, opened the task you want to finish, clicked the progress bar at the top, adjusted it as you worked from 0 to 100%, and finally marked the task complete with the checkbox. That is the full loop for using the task progress bar effectively in the web app. To recap in plain terms, use the bar to reflect partial completion, keep it updated as you go, and use the checkbox to finalize. This simple rhythm captures both progress and completion without overcomplicating your workflow. With just a couple of clicks, you can stay organized, maintain momentum, and have a more accurate picture of where your work stands at any moment. That's all you need to use the task progress bar in TickTick with confidence. Practice it a few times on your next tasks to make it second nature, and you'll quickly see how it brings clarity to longer, multi-stage work. Thanks for watching, and happy tracking.